Hey guys, so I not too long got home. This past weekend, I went out looking for cars. The BS that these salesmen come up with is utterly ridiculous. I went in there with about 4 different. They were the same car, just a different trim. 3 different dealerships, but I only went to 2 of them. One of them tried to sell me a 2020. It was advertised at $23,000 and some change. He comes back with almost $30,000. I wasn't having it. He tells me the advertised price I couldn't get unless I financed with them. I said, no, I already have my financing. Well, I'm no fool. When you finance with them, not only do they get commission from the vehicle, but they also get commission from the loan. So I left that dealership because they were full of it. And I ended up being glad that I didn't get that vehicle because they recommend premium gas. Then I went to another dealership and he let me walk out the door, not only with the check from the credit union, but $500. Over $500, he wouldn't budge. I was like, cool. Because everybody I talked to, then wait a minute, let me back up. I haven't had bought a vehicle in over 20 years from a dealership. And I haven't had a vehicle in, I know, at least 12 to 15 years. I did car sharing and all of that, rented cars, but that's getting real old real quick. Well, not so quick. Anyway, he calls me back that same day, but I didn't pick up the phone. He calls me yesterday. He said, we'll take your deal. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll be there tomorrow. No, Wednesday, which will be tomorrow. So I continued to look on the internet. I found that they dropped the price of the vehicle that I'm supposed to get tomorrow to less than what I offered. I have not signed not one piece of paper settling for $19,500. And it's a previous year. Not only that, I have very good credit. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, now let me just say this. They dropped the price to $18,600 and some change, which is less than what I offered. And it's even less than that if you can take off these military discounts, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even asking for that. I don't care about the 17. What I do care about is getting it for 18 and some change. However, it probably will come up that they want me to get their financing to get it at that price. And that's where I'm in a dilemma. Because what they may do is they may say, okay, cool, we can get you a lower interest rate because I do have good credit. However, the loan term is shorter, which will jack up my payments an extra $50 a month. I don't want to do that. And if I'm not going to take the loan, I don't want them digging in my credit. They claim I won't take a hard hit. I mean, it's a hard inquiry, but it won't affect my credit score much. With that being said, I got some serious thinking to do before tomorrow because I really would like to get that price at 18 and some change. You know what? I even settle at 18. Well, 19,000. But the fact that they dropped that price when I left that dealership and then going to accept the 19,500, that's what's blowing me. But anyway, That's tomorrow. Today, I promised myself every day I come home from work, I'm going to do something. So I'm going to clean my bathroom. And I need to sort clothes because they need washing, but they're not going to get washed tonight. So, yesterday, I went to go pick up my car. What was supposed to be my car. So, all day, the salesman had been calling me. So, I got out there, and about 20 minutes before we got out there, he called, "You coming?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm coming. We're like 20 minutes away." Okay, I got the car washed up. The gas tank is full. Get out there. He said, "Call me when you get here." Called him when I was out front. My mom said, "You want me to go ahead and leave you here?" I was like, "Yeah, no problem." So she kept saying it, and I was like, "Well, you can come on if you want to." She said, "I'm going to go ahead in there." Get in the dealership, sit down, and the guy, he looking at me all silly, shook both of our hands. And then he said, "So you're not financing with us?" I said, "Didn't I tell you I already had financing?" Okay. Well, let me print some, let me get you to fill this paper out. So when he gave me the paper, he printed it, my name was spelled wrong, blah, 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 blah. And so I was apprehensive about filling it out because it's called dealer track. I read it. It was like a kind of sort of credit application. I said, "I'm not comfortable with this." "Well, you got to fill it out since 9/11, blah, 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 blah. Even if you were paying cash, blah, 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 blah." Okay. So then I went ahead and filled it out. Next thing I know, this joker come back with, "You got a freeze on your credit." I was like, "What? You were not supposed to be pulling my credit. I told you we had to verify, blah, 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 blah." Well, you know what? That wasn't nothing but divine intervention. Because I told him I did not want him pulling my credit. Then he comes and says, "You putting something down? What difference does it make if you all are not the ones who are financing it?" Okay. So each time he did something he ain't had no business, I'll be back. He talking to his so-called manager. Then he turns around and says, hands me another piece of paper that says that the rebate that I'm receiving is going to be going toward the down payment. Okay, no problem. Next thing I know, he comes and brings 2 sheets of paper with 2 different prices. Neither price is the one we agreed on. I said, "That's the same price I told you I wasn't going for on Saturday." "Well, the thing is, we recalculated, we would be taking a $4,000 loss." You didn't know that when you told me that you was accepting my offer over the phone that Monday? I'm heated. I mean, upset. My mom's sitting there laughing. She said she wasn't laughing at me. She was laughing at how ridiculous the situation was and that she had smelled the rat. She said she figured it was something. So I sat there real quiet and still, recounting the events, and realized these people are trying to sham me. I got up, grabbed my bag, went outside. My mom followed. I forgot my mother was there. I was so mad. She gets in the car. Here he come, the salesman, running out the door talking about, my manager want to talk to you. I said, F you and your manager. That's how mad I was. To have me take off work early, Uber to my mom's house, had my mom take me out there, and it was raining and dark. Then, while we on our way home, he calls me. I hung up. He texts me, talk about, okay. We're going to accept your offer and give you 3 full tanks of gas. I didn't give 2 doggons less than another doggone what he offered. And the messed up part about it, but I mean, I know what happens. The dealership says their slogan, and I don't know it verbatim, but it has the word, "We take pride in our integrity." The reason I know this is, of course, not the first time is because I posted on Yelp my experience, read through some reviews of the dealership, and there was a family who said almost the same identical thing. Needless to say, I don't have a vehicle right now, but that's fine. Because just like when I purchased my house, the home in which I'm supposed to get, I'll get. The car in which vehicle that I'm supposed to get, I'll get. It just won't be from them.